This video provides an overview of how to introduce sources and establish credibility for those sources. When writing an essay, you can introduce your source material with signal phrases. A signal phrase is simply a phrase that shows the reader that you're about to use outside information and attributes that information appropriately. They can be a helpful tool for transitioning between your ideas and information from another source. When directly quoting a source, you can either lead into the quotation with a signal phrase or integrate parts of the quotation into your own sentence. Here are some examples of how to use signal phrases to introduce sources. According to Miller, 2002, Lanning, 2007 argues that, page 37, and in a recent article, DeMarco, 2018 explains. If you choose not to use a signal phrase, you can always put the in-text citation at the end of a sentence, such as Miller, 2002, Lanning, 2007, page 37, or DeMarco, 2018. For multiple sources or synthesizing several studies, you can use semicolons to separate sources with a single in-text citation. DeMarco, 2018, Lanning, 2007, Miller, 2002, and so on. When using outside source material, it can sometimes be helpful to provide context and background information before presenting the source material. This is particularly true if you rely heavily on a specific source throughout your paper. By including relevant context or background information about either the author or the source itself, you can demonstrate the source's credibility and relevance to your argument. Relevant or helpful information about the author might include profession, position, or role, previous research or publications, or relevant achievements, experiences, or skills. Relevant or helpful information about the source might include contribution to area of study, critical reception of the source's ideas or arguments, or relevant historical context. Typically, you should provide any helpful context or background information the first time you cite the source in your paper, such as, in his article titled Screams on Screen, Paradigms of Horror, Grant 2010, or Adam Lowenstein, a professor of film studies at the University of Pittsburgh and a scholar of horror films, examines. For additional help with introducing sources or writing of any kind, contact the Writing Center at writing.center@csu-global.edu or make an appointment with a Writing Center coach from the Writing Center website.